Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana. And we're here today with special guest, Dr. David Kanani. And he's here to share with us the need for increasing STEM standards within the U.S. So Dr. David Kanani is a prominent figure in STEM education, currently serving as the Director of U.S. ORT Operations, President of Bramson ORT Institute of Technology, and President of Los Angeles ORT College. He earned his engineering degree in electronics and nuclear physics from Geneva and a master's degree in telecommunications from France, before completing his PhD in electrical engineering and computer science at Princeton University. So welcome to the show, Dr. David Kanani.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, what an honor it is to have you here and to talk about this. So in high school, are students really learning STEM, or is there something more we could be teaching them?
They really do not, in many schools teach real STEM program. They teach math, which is one of the component of a STEM, and they say we are teaching a STEM program. They teach physics and they say we are teaching STEM program. The STEM program has to be interdisciplinary among all of the components of STEM. It has to be interdisciplinary between science, technology, engineering, and math. We have spent 3.5 years to develop that program. We have spent a lot of effort and funds on creating a program which covers all of that, which covers all of the things that the student need to know. And yet, okay, that the student will be able to handle it. We have not made it too difficult for the student. It's at the level of high school that we have created this course for them. We start our curriculum I said that last time, I mentioned that during our previous conversation. We start the curriculum by talking to the student about the periodic table of the elements. We told them how a matter is made, what is in the nucleus and what is running around it. We have proton and neutron in the nucleus. We have electron which goes around it. And we told them what makes a difference between a matter to be insulator or to be conductor, or most importantly, to be a semiconductor. From that, we go to teach them a lot of things, interdisciplinary, be into engineering, and we go and tell them what is semiconductor is and what the semiconductor, how the semiconductor are being used in order to generate electricity, which is called photovoltaic electricity, okay, solar electricity, and which does not generate any side effect of pollution in the air. Anyway, so the fact of the matter is, the student start from this periodic table and end up at the end of the course to put together a mini-grid photovoltaic solar system in the classroom. We shine light on a solar panel, and we get electricity from the other end of it. And that electricity is DC, direct current electricity, and we convert it to AC, the type of electricity that we use in everyday work need that we have for electricity. The student very gently and easily understand all the topics and the process, and they end up, with something which is used in the market right now. In the developing countries where they don't have access to national grids, they use mini-grid solar system to get electricity and come to the new age and come to the new civilization and have a refrigerator at home in the middle of the desert and have a TV or whatever, have internet if they want to. Okay, so all of that we have worked in this program. And I hope people take a look at it, ask question, examine what we have, and offer this course to the student instead of wasting their time. So I really don't know where to go. I don't know whether we need to go and talk to the politicians. We need to talk to the mayor. We need to talk to who in order to really make them understand there is a quality program. There is a genuine STEM program at the level of high school that we are offering. So I want the school districts, I want to go and see them, and I'm trying to go and see them as school district. Why, if they give me an audience, I'm in Los Angeles and we have an office in New York. So the fact of the matter is, we need to get the school districts aware of real STEM program that we have in order for our student not to keep lagging behind, okay, other countries, other competitors. In fact, industrially, the Pentagon was afraid that our industrial capabilities is diminished and keeps diminishing because we do not educate and we do not teach a STEM program in our schools. And so there is a lot of reason for us to wake up and offer quality STEM education to our students.
Are there standards that STEM has? Because I know that you teach at such a higher standard.
This standard is according to a new generation science and standard. We have not done anything above that. So if the US Department of Education has mandated that NGSS, okay, for the STEM program, so it is at the level of the students in high school, they will be able. And we have been teaching that course, by the way. We have been teaching that course at no cost in some high schools in New York and some high schools in Los Angeles. And the result and the outcome of it has been tremendous. Both the principals and the school teachers and the school the students, the parents, for what they have created and what they have learned. But that is, we can only offer so much for free to a few schools here and a few schools over there. But this needs to be done nationally because we offering free STEM program in 5 high school in New York and 3 high school in Los Angeles is not going to change things. Yes, those people in those schools are very happy. The students are very happy, and they see the results of it. But what we are fixing is going to be 0.001% of the population needs to be educated or needs to really learn about real STEM program. So if anybody hears this message and they can guide us how to propagate our program so that more students can have access to it, more school districts adopt it and they use it and they make it a mandatory course rather than elective course, we will appreciate that. They do good things for the country and for those students who take the program.
So, if we look at the STEM programs that are currently in place, and we know that there's a higher level of education that's available for them, I understand that when students take these higher level of STEM courses, does that help them with their choosing of a career path after high school?
Absolutely. That's the whole point, to bring them and tell them what engineering, science, technology, and math is together and what STEM is. And they will go 4 years to college or more if they want to, and they will be able to fulfill the need that our country has. Okay, every day, the need of a STEM educated students and graduated from high school increases because look at the AI. Okay, this is computer science. We teach to our students at the level of high school to do real coding. We teach our students at the level of high school to make a website. It's real coding. It is not the code is written in the instructor manual and we give it to them to input it in the computer in order for the system to work. No, they have to learn HTML. They have to learn JavaScript. And we are also working to improve it so that our student can learn Python programming, which is a programming that AI is written with. So the whole thing is, we know what is needed. We know what the market needs. We know what the country needs. Only the principals and the parents have to wake up and do real STEM program and not to give the code, okay, in instruction manual. They teach robotics in many of the high school. But the robotics that they teach, it has an instruction manual. And the instruction manual has the code that they put in there for the robot to go to the right or the robot to go to the left. They are not doing robotics. They are playing game. This is the Mickey Mouse. Yes, if somebody wants to have fun and do that, and they don't want to learn, so they go and buy a robot or car which sends right and left, etc., and do it. My 7-year-old daughter is doing that. Okay, but she's not doing any coding. Everything is set in the car and in the handset that they give them, and pushes this and pushes that. The car goes here and there. So the whole thing is, we need to make our student to understand and think, to use their time usefully and do not waste their time in the classroom. And takes a lot of courage and a lot of willingness and a lot of good thinking for the interest of our student among the people who are in charge of our students' education. It is more work. It is more learning, more teaching, but the end result of it is tremendous. We have a duty, in my opinion, to do that for all of our children, for all of our high school students, so that when they graduate, after being exposed to these courses that we have a course for the 9th graders, we have a course for the 10th graders, and we have a course for the 12th graders. And after they take these 3 courses, at the end of 9 and 10 and 11 graders, after the end of that, then they put the solar system together. But among just putting the solar system together, they have learned how to do computer coding in real way. They have learned a lot of things they have learned. They will find out when they go out, do they going to go and become a computer scientist and write coding? They learn to see whether they want to go and become an electrical engineer and try to do a solar power system. They learn to see which technology and which field that they want to go. We give them, we open their eyes, we educate them in order to choose a better future for their education and a better future for this country.
Well, on that note, we're going to pause here for a quick break. We've been speaking with Dr. David Kanani in regards to the need for higher STEM standards and education in the U.S. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Are you an author, speaker, or expert who is looking for more publicity? Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up for free interview requests from shows looking for guests. Radio Guest List is the #1 free booking resource for radio, podcasts, and TV talk shows who are looking for experts like you right now. Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up today to get the visibility you deserve.
There comes a moment when you realize you're somewhere special. When you discover that each beautiful creature that you see has been rescued from a life of absolute horror and brought to this incredibly free place. Here's where their lives were forever changed and where yours will as well. Discover over 500 tigers, bears, and lions at the brand new visitor center at the Wild Animal Sanctuary just outside Denver. For more information, visit wildanimalsanctuary.org. Discover true freedom at the Wild Animal Sanctuary.
It's one thing to become attached to your perfect home, but what do you do when that home becomes attached to you? A family in dire need of a fresh start, a mysterious house tied to the past. Buried deep within the foundation of the old Far Hill Manor lies a centuries-old secret. Dark forces or something stronger just waiting to be discovered. Caretaker, a supernatural thriller by breakout authors R.J. Halpert.
Internationally recognized and award-winning author Judy Goodman works and teaches outside the box of limited thinking. Working with people from every walk of life, her goal is to empower you to be the best you can be, no matter what the challenge is. Born with the gift of seeing beyond our normal vision, she has an extraordinary gift of working with every challenge. Teaching beyond conventional wisdom, her work is described as life-changing. Visit judygoodman.com. That's judygoodman.com.
I'd like to thank Jason Eastwood at Guitarfulness for sharing his inspiring music and talent with us. His music is known worldwide for cultivating atmospheres of harmony, inner peace, and clarity. Visit Jason's website at guitarfulness.com. Join his newsletter, be part of his community, and download his music. Welcome back to Moments with Marianne. We're here today with special guest, Dr. David Kanani, who's here to share with us the need for higher STEM standards and education in the U.S. I was so surprised by the stats that you shared with me earlier in regards to other countries preparing for their STEM. Can you share that with us?
They have 400% more STEM graduated than us. Okay.
Oh.
And they graduate 800, meaning they put more emphasis on graduating more and more. But we do not put emphasis on it. We know a lot of things. We are very knowledgeable, but we do not really, in our high school, which is the start of really getting a taste of that. Of course, they even now to be trendy, they offer STEM. Okay, in kindergarten. Okay, whatever STEM is kindergarten, let it be. But the fact is to do the real STEM, to do real STEM, meaning science, engineering, and math, etc. So you need to start from the high school, not even the middle school, from the high school level. And we have done that. And we have done all of the NGSS requirement. The program is ready. It's just a high school to wake up, so that our children come and learn and go into STEM field, and then we will not have shortage. Whenever the market grows and we need more and more STEM-related manpower in the market, we will generate it from our colleges and universities rather than having to import from other countries like Russia or like China. They graduate 4 times more, but they don't have job for them. So they come here. China graduates 8 times more. They don't have job for them. So they come here. Rather than bring them from there, we should generate our own engineers here. We have to we have to fulfill all of the job that we have in this country by people who have graduated from our college and university in this country and become more and more independent. We need to really keep our sovereignty. We need to keep our advantages that we have in science and in technology. We do have. We need to graduate more students. We need to entice our students to understand what STEM is and what beautiful future it has and how much they can help themselves and they can help their country. So somebody has to help us in order to promote this program.
So let's say a school is not offering a STEM program. Where do they start?
Okay, if they are not offering, so they can offer the course right now as an elective, but they can next year put it as part of make it a mandatory course. But I believe that I don't know we are going after charter schools because we believe that they have more freedom in choosing their curriculum rather than the public schools, because the public schools, the curriculum has been chosen by their school district or whatever it is. So they cannot do that. But the charter school are much more open to the idea and they understand it. But the number of charter schools versus all the high schools, that the public schools and private schools that we have in the country, I don't believe it's even 10% of the schools that we have, which is charter school. Or the school district, we need to be access, and they need to be listening. They need to be willing to listen, and we are willing to explain to them. So if you want to teach real STEM program, here we have it. So use it so that a student, when your student graduate, they go into one of a STEM field, so that the shortage, we will not have in-house. We do not have local shortage for STEM graduated students from our colleges and universities. So everybody is welcome to come here, and everybody. So we do not, but we want to fulfill our need in this sensitive field by our own students graduating from our own colleges to the extent possible. I'm not a politician. I don't know how to approach it and what to do. So we are trying. We are trying truly and honestly, but somebody needs to listen to this message and come and see what we have. Somebody technically knowledgeable to come and see what we have, so that they know I'm not just saying all of this to promote a program which is not what I'm saying it is. They have to come and see what we have developed, okay, and what it is, and how easy it is going to go into the 9th grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade, and how it prepares the student by then to say, okay, I'm going to go into this field of STEM, I'm going to go here, and etc. And hopefully we will have, with all the shortages that we have, we will have with better living, we will have with better output for the family, for the student, for the school, for the country, and all together. But we are only we are a non-profit institution. We are a school not for money. We are, and we have been, our school in New York has been since 1942 a nonprofit, and our school in Los Angeles since 1985. So we are offering these courses. These are 2 career colleges. We are offering them through these career colleges, okay, for the teacher training. And we also have developed, as part of the STEM curriculum for the student, we have developed an STEM teacher training and professional development, because we lack of teachers also, STEM teachers also. So we have the whole program developed, certified, and we have observed all of the NGSS requirement and into our program. So we just need to present it to people to understand and use it. So the teacher training also is very, very important, because we need, if the person comes, the STEM teacher needs to understand our curriculum, needs to be able to teach it. And which whatever school that actually gets our curriculum, they will get for us to train 2 of their teachers as a STEM teacher training. And those teachers, if their bachelor degree is and their teacher license or teacher certificate, depending which state we are, if they is based on one of the STEM component, let's say physics or math or technology, etc., when they take our STEM teacher training and professional development, they will become certified STEM teacher. We do not have too many, and we do not have Okay, I don't know who else is certified STEM teacher. We have developed a program again, which is also certified by New York Academy of Science for STEM teachers, because we need to start having the teacher to be able to teach our curriculum the way it should be, rather than if they don't understand it and they don't know how to teach it, so they're going to bypass it. And again, we go back to really teach STEM. Even the curriculum is there, but they teach only the part that they can teach, and they do not teach the real subject. So we have developed a STEM teacher training along with it, so that the teacher who teaches our course needs to know the material, and he needs to pass our teaching training in order to be able to teach our course. So we have done all of that, and I hope somebody somehow will tell us how to promote that among the teachers, how to promote it among the high school, on the school district, and how to go about it. We are doing our share as much as we can to go after the school district, as I said, after charter schools, and we are advertising on our website, okay, for those STEM, for those teachers who are teaching STEM, or they are if they are teaching physics, if they're teaching math, if they're teaching anything in the field of science or technology and engineering, they can come and take our STEM teacher training and they become STEM certified. Then they can go. If they learn how to teach our STEM curriculum, they can teach any other STEM curriculum which is open in the market. So that's the advantage they have. The teachers can come and become a STEM teacher. They don't have to buy. Their school doesn't have to buy our curriculum. But any real STEM curriculum that there is in the market, they will be able to teach it, because we have included a lot of STEM into the STEM teacher training and professional development. We have observed all of the criteria that the professional development and teacher training must have. It is included, but yet we have added the STEM, real STEM to it, so that they will be able to teach our STEM curriculum or any other STEM curriculum similar to ours, which has substance in it, to be able to teach it. So we have prepared everything, and we are offering it, and we are hoping that people listen to this, believe it, contact us, go to our website, go to LA Ort, Los Angeles, laort.edu. Go to Bramson Ort, Bramson, Bramson, okay, ort.edu. And we explain these programs, and learn it. Call us, ask any question that you have, either for the curriculum or for the STEM teacher training. We'll be glad to explain it to anybody who would call us.
Well, Dr. Kanani, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
Thank you for having me for a second time. I really appreciate that, because the more we talk about it, hopefully the more people will listen to it, and they will get interested to go to our website and see what we are offering. Give us a call. I personally will explain to them what we have, in order to really, for them to do something more useful for their student and for the community at large.
Well, thank you, Dr. Kanani. It's been such an honor to spend this time with you and to talk about Los Angeles ORT College and STEM standards within the U.S. To learn more about higher STEM education, make sure to visit Los Angeles ORT College at laort.edu. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.